The air inside the Gulf Stream G650 is thin. Below, the world is distant. At 40,000 feet, 6 young financiers are suspended between continents, insulated from the reality they reshape. They call themselves pioneers, visionaries of a revolution. But I see the casual cruelty of victors who have forgotten there was ever a battle. Their names are Marcus, Ethan, Olivia, Chloe, Ben and Liam, all under 35. Their collective net worth, tied to Bitcoin, could erase the debt of a small country. Marcus raises his champagne flute. "Look at them," he says, gesturing at the world below. Still stuck in the fiat world, they just don't get it. The others murmur in agreement. This is the 4th episode of our journey into the Bitcoin phenomenon. We're exploring the creation of a new aristocracy. Their conversation is a mix of technical jargon and social Darwinism. The subtext, the ancient story of haves and have-nots, repackaged for the digital age. They mock news reports of ordinary people wiped out by market dips. To them, those people are exit liquidity. Chloe tops up Marcus's glass and smirks. "It's a pyramid, sure, but we're at the top. Someone has to be." The statement hangs in the air, a perfect summary of their world-view. Here, arrogance is a creed. Bitcoin was supposed to be a great leveler, a decentralized currency, free from banks and governments. But somewhere along the way, the promise soured. In this jet, the truth is clear. Bitcoin didn't destroy the old clubs, it built a new one, with higher walls. The price of admission was getting in early, a luxury most could never afford. Marcus explains, "It's not about exclusion, it's about foresight. We saw the future, we took the risk." He ignores that in 2013, Bitcoin was a niche curiosity for those with technical knowledge and disposable income. The door was open, but only to a privileged few. The conversation turns to the institutional wave, big banks and hedge funds now entering the space. But this isn't democratization, it's the final brick in the wall. Entry points are now controlled by the very institutions Bitcoin was meant to overthrow. Ethan puts it bluntly. The retail phase is over. The little guy can't play anymore. You need capital, you need to be in the room. The others nod. The dream of a people's currency is dead. This is the pyramid of privilege. It's not just about wealth, it's about access to information and networks. They openly discuss front-running trends based on insider whispers. The narrative of a fair, open system is a carefully maintained fiction. It's a system designed to transfer wealth upwards, from the many to the few, under the guise of revolution. The velvet rope has never been thicker. Mockery of the uninitiated is their sport a way to reinforce their own superiority. Ben pulls up a news article about a retired teacher who lost his life savings in Bitcoin. The group passes the tablet reactions ranging from cold amusement to outright derision. "Grandchildren's future?" Chloe scoffs. "He should have just bought a savings bond." Their language is a lexicon of dehumanization, dumb money paper hands, exit liquidity. There is no empathy here, only the belief that the market is a pure, amoral force. If you get swept away, it's your fault for not knowing how to swim. Ethan leans forward, eyes gleaming. This is the problem with financial literacy in the masses. They're driven by emotion. They buy the top, sell the bottom. They're gambling. We're executing a strategy. His words are precise, devoid of compassion. Economic predation is framed as an intellectual exercise, a chess game where pawns don't know they're on the board. The group sees the world as a marketplace of competitors, not a society of people. Their success is directly proportional to someone else's failure. For them to win, someone else must lose. This zero-sum thinking is their bedrock. They celebrate gains without a thought for the losses that made them possible. Insulated by wealth jets and ideology, they are a tribe defined by a chilling lack of pity. The teacher's story is not a tragedy, it's a punchline. The pyramid stands, built on the backs of the fallen, and they never look down. Amidst the self-congratulation, one voice is silent. Liam. He stares out the window, jaw tight, knuckles white around his glass. The story of the retired teacher strikes a nerve. The breaking point comes when Marcus, emboldened, sneers. "It's a public service. We're teaching them a lesson about risk. It's natural selection." Liam slams his glass down. The laughter dies. "Deserve it?" Liam's voice trembles. A man who worked his whole life, who just wanted to leave something for his family. He deserves to be left with nothing? Because he wasn't in our club? The words pour out, raw and unfiltered, a language of conscience, not profit. The cabin shifts. Camaraderie evaporates, replaced by tense silence. Liam has broken the unspoken rule: never question the righteousness of your own wealth. He's torn a hole in their reality, and through it, a cold wind blows. For the first time, the world below feels real, and its judgment feels close. The pyramid's foundation trembles. The confrontation deepens. Ethan tries to dismiss Liam's outburst. "Don't get sentimental, it's just business." But Liam's anger is personal. "My father was that man, not a teacher, a factory worker. 40 years, then the plant closed. Pension gutted. He lost everything. He trusted the system too." Suddenly, the abstract loser has a face. The group is uncomfortable, reminded of a world they tried to escape. He didn't have access to venture capital, Marcus. He just worked. He saved. And for what? To be called dumb money by people like us? Liam isn't just accusing them, he's indicting himself. The pyramid of privilege crushes people like his father at its base. Olivia finally speaks softly. "Your father's story is awful, Liam, but that's the old world. That's the system we're trying to replace." Liam shoots back. "Replace it with what? The same game, different rules, where we're the gatekeepers? It's not better, it's just our turn to be cruel." The group is silent, the air heavy with guilt. The human cost is no longer abstract. The pyramid's shadow grows longer. The old world's ghosts haunt the new. The revolution, it seems, is just a rerun, and the victims are always the same. The moment of empathy is fleeting. Liam's vulnerability is met with aggression. Marcus strikes first, his tone icy. "Don't bring your sob story here. You made as much as us. Your father's problems aren't our fault." Ethan joins in, dissecting Liam's argument. "You're conflating two things, the failure of the old economy and the rise of the new. We're not responsible for the past, we're capitalizing on the present." "Your guilt is a personal indulgence," Ethan adds. "It has no place in strategy." Chloe and Ben side with Marcus and Ethan. "We all have stories, Liam, but we don't let it cloud our judgment." The circle closes, pushing Liam out for his transgression. His personal history, once motivation, is now a weapon against him. This is not friendship, it's a syndicate bound by mutual interest. Loyalty is conditional, lasting only as long as everyone maintains the shared delusion. Doubt is a threat to the enterprise. The group's survival depends on collective moral blindness. Liam, by choosing to see, becomes the enemy. His pain is not to be understood, but silenced. The tribe protects itself. The pyramid's walls grow higher. Compassion is weakness. The cost of doubt is exile. The group's unity fractures. As the attacks on Liam subside, a heavy silence descends. The truth is laid bare. They are not visionaries, but opportunists exploiting a flaw in the system. Liam's outburst forces them to glimpse the moral void at the center of their success. Olivia watches, detached, as the group's unity crumbles. Privilege breeds paranoia, not unity. The pyramid is strong, but its occupants are turning on each other. Their arrogance is a shield against the truth. Their fortunes are built on a predatory, exclusionary system. Liam's words plant a seed of doubt. The laughter is forced, the conversation stilted. The pyramid of privilege seems less stable than ever. The rest of the flight passes in suspended animation. Marcus and Ethan ignore Liam, performing for the others. Chloe and Ben follow, pledging loyalty to the stronger side. Liam is isolated, staring out at the sky, caught between two worlds. His success is linked to a system that preys on people like his father. Every dollar is tainted by guilt. In a quiet gesture, Liam's hand drifts to the emergency exit lever. He doesn't pull it, just rests his hand there, trembling. It's a silent scream, a search for escape. The cracks in the group are now existential. A group that turns on its own is destined to self-destruct. The same drive that brought them to the top will lead to their downfall. They eye the exits. Even as they soar above the world, the pyramid is crumbling from within. As the jet descends, the mood is funereal. The six are no longer a unified group, but fractured individuals. The pyramid of privilege is not just financial, but psychological. Liam's hand remains near the exit lever, a silent testament to his turmoil. He has crossed a line and cannot return. The others have been forced to confront the ugliness of their own philosophy. The foundation of their shared identity is shaken. The flight began with euphoria and arrogance. It ends in suspicion and guilt. The promise of a decentralized utopia has curdled into a story of greed and exclusion. The pyramid stands, but its architects are turning on each other. As they disembark, they are six strangers, haunted by the cost of their fortune. The descent has only just begun.